on the podcast, so it's fine. Well, I was already in class and I found it. I was like, one day I'm like, fuck yes, I'm going back here. Not a big deal.
Okay, do this. Yeah. Don't go left and right.
Okay.
We're all pointing at you, okay?
Got it.
They're pointing at you, so you're going.
Too far left and too far right. Okay.
Dude, this is a silly shit. I gotta find exactly how. What is this? So these people have taught blind people how to walk. And see. Who's this? Did they see me? Did I just take this out of your backpack? Yeah, it's not. Oh, yeah.
Like vibrations?
That's big. Yeah, they see vibration. Vibrations have colors, but these guys throw handbags to each other, sandbags.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy. But they show kids breaking steel. Steel just went bam on your finger.
Blind kids?
Little kids, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, blind people they teach how to walk. All these kids walking obstacle course with blindfolds on. It's insane. I'm trying to find a good clip. They're all so knowledgeable. Let's check this out. All right, I found. He's got a blindfold on, right? Hey, this is. Hey, this is Taylor. That's whack, though. They get a practice that. This other shit they throw is just insane.
Crazy?
Hey, this is Taylor Taterson. If you want to be a sponsor on. Yo, this is Benny Blanco from the
Facebook
Bronx.
too, yeah,
if you
Facebook
want to
too,
get
if
in on
it's
the
on Facebook.
sponsorship,
Perfect.
Magnum Mania that's going to.
Perfect, thank you. And then YouTube or no? No, right? It was shares YouTube. Okay, that's yeah. So do we do a live YouTube and then an actual edited YouTube video of the same podcast? Or is it okay? So it's 2 and 2.
But the Vimeo isn't working with Facebook.
You kids are running through an obstacle course with blindfolds on, dude. Yeah, flying a balloon and pop it. After running an obstacle course, blindfolded.
It's see-through, man. Has to be.
So you've been using this technology to teach blind people how to walk. And like see, so they can see vibrations and energy.
That's crazy.
Now they have to go and shoot every balloon and call out the colors with a nerve sound.
What the heck?
Blindfold. Wait, he sees this shit, dude.
Oh, damn.
Hey, can we cut that clip and put it in there somehow? No, we're running out of time. It's just that it's a long clip. Okay, ready?
Is Josh gonna be in here? Josh? Josh.
How do I do Instagram Live?
Go to Instagram. Top left.
Top left?
Yeah.
Where the camera is?
Yep. Yep. And then scroll to the live. And then once it's up, we can go right here.
Okay, right. Alright, sweet.
right, all right, all right. All right, we're
Check
ready.
1, check 2. So it's live on your page right now, and one things we need to tell people is to share the video, share, like, comment. So if they share it, they can share it to a page, they can share it to a group, they can share it all over the share it to their friends,
What's on the share?
share it to their page.
Everybody share. I got a memo today.
It's a memo.
Was everyone picked up on?
Yeah. Here, just whisper it to my ear.
Oh, like the algorithm? Yeah. So you know that.
Oh yeah, we'll get on the top.
I don't know.
Watch it, subscribe to it. Sorry, that's an algorithm. It's a memo, dog.
Whenever you're ready, give me a signal and I'll get a countdown from.
Do you use that thing at all?
No, just for looks.
That's-
Jimbo bought it for me
Did he? Oh, that's nice.
for my birthday.
Ashton?
Hey, mine's next week. We should go out.
Let's do it.
19.
So we're waiting on Ashton. Ashton, give me a 5.
Check, 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 check.
It's time for the Chadcast. Everything Chad and Cast. With
They
your
can't
host,
hear it on our
Chad
Instagram stuff,
McKean,
huh?
Big D, and on the ones and twos, Ashton Martin. Thank you for tuning in. Sit back and relax and enjoy the ride.
All right, all right, all right. We're here today with the Chadcast with my buddy Robert here, who is a key player at Reamp Studios with a lot of the things that we do.
What's up, Chad? Thanks for having me on board, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
of course. Yeah, we had a hypnotist that was supposed to come in, this guy Magic Mike,
I know.
but he pulled a disappearing act.
Dang. That's a bummer, man, because I was looking forward to it, too.
Yeah, I was surprised that you volunteered for that. That was cool.
I was the first one like, I'll do it.
I
I'll do
know,
it,
yeah.
you
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine, Jade, that she was going to try and make it happen, but she had to take a driving test. So then I put that, shoot,
Yeah.
let's find it. And then you're like, I'll do it. I'm like, that's
Do it.
perfect.
Yeah. Next time, hopefully, she'll be on board and I'll be with her. Two for one,
There you go. Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, we'll see about
Yeah.
bringing back.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll
I don't know
see.
what's up with him.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got some things we're going to talk about today. One of the big things we want to talk about is, we always talk about change and things like that. And Robert has a very inspirational story of change. He's walks the talk. And why don't you go ahead and tell him tell him about your story a little bit.
Yeah, sure. So I was a little bit of a chunky kid about weight loss, right? About the story about that.
Do we have a picture of him when he was younger we could put up?
Yeah. So this was taken at my grandma's house. My grandma took it. I believe I was in like 7th or 8th grade at this
Dang.
point. You see me right there eating some tacos. And on the right side of me, or left side of me, I had actually a bowl of ice cream there too. Cookies and cream was my favorite ice cream.
Oh my gosh!
The best.
So you were a kid like you were always eating.
Oh yeah, I love food.
You
know?
look happy.
Oh yeah, I'm a little happy kid.
But be happy when you get older though, bro, because those habits stay with you.
Oh yeah.
And it gets
right.
harder as you get older to change
Right.
all that stuff.
Your body starts to slow down a lot, and
Yeah.
then it stays with you. Instead
We
of
slow
spending it.
down. What happens is, it's not that we get older; it's that we stop playing.
Right.
When you're a kid, you're out running all day,
Yeah.
every day. You're playing tag and hide and seek. As you get older, you're like playing, got to pay the bills or I get kicked out of my house.
Yeah, gotta pay your rent.
Yeah.
Or behind a desk for
Yeah.
9 hours at a time.
Yeah, well,
you know,
that's
you're
bad.
sedentary.
I got up to 210 pounds when I had a corporate job.
Dang.
And I had what they call a muffin top or whatever.
Yep.
That shit was no bueno, bro.
Yeah, love handles for days.
Yeah, so let's show them a picture of what Robert, some of Robert's transformation.
Yeah, so then that's my first picture. Second picture, this is a little bit a while ago after. This is after high school, I joined the Marine Corps. You see me right there with a few buddies of mine. I'm on the right, my buddy on the middle, and my friend Jordan on
I was
the
going to
left.
say, I don't see a fat kid.
Nope. So during this time, especially the Marine Corps taught me a lot about
working out for sure. Boot camp was definitely an eye opener for that, real fast.
Did you play sports in high school? Or
I
anything?
know I was not.
Okay,
I was
cool.
never an too active kid.
You're
so-
busy eating ice cream.
Yeah, that's
cookies
what it
and
was.
cream
And
and shit.
tacos, my grandma. Yeah, that's what it was. And so
Here,
th-
mijo, take some more tacos.
Oh,
You're too
thanks, Grandma.
skinny.
Thank
Yeah.
you. You know, my ice cream too. Oh man, those are the days. But anyway, so the Marine Corps taught me a lot about fitness and training, and so I learned a lot. And after I got out of like boot camp and stuff, I wanted to keep it up, and I didn't want to go back to the way I was, or staying in that lifestyle. Because what you said, it's a lifestyle, and those habits stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thankful enough to learn that at an early age and catch it before it got too bad. Because imagine me being 30 or 35 or 40 and it's still keeping it up.
You don't have the energy to do it.
And
And
now
then
at
it
that
becomes
point-
excuses.
Right. Oh, I'll start next Monday.
But
I'll start next
Jesus doesn't want me to be skinny.
Right, yeah. I was
Or I
born to be
would.
fat. That's what it was. It's God's way. And so then I took it a step further and became a personal trainer. I got certified through NASM, so I can help people with the same problems or issues that I had.
So you have some different eating habits now as well.
Right. So then during all that, I was dating a girl at the time. All right. And she was vegan, and I was
She
not.
got you into veganism.
Okay, no. Everyone
Oh.
thinks that. Oh, she was
But
vegan.
you started up like that. It makes me
She
think it's gonna
helped me
be like
get
that.
into it, but I didn't stay because of her. So then,
that's cool.
Yeah, but now she's not really so much vegan anymore. So I was like, oh, okay. But
So you broke up with her.
well, not because of that. There's other reasons of that.
She turned you vegan,
And then
you break up because you're like, you're not vegan anymore.
Right. Well, that was way after.
I know.
Right. But people were like, oh, you'll go back to eating meat. I'm like, nope, not gonna happen. So now 5 years later, I'm still vegan, and don't ever plan on going back. And so
You would probably get sick if you went back.
oh, for sure.
Did you eat that fake meat shit? Like they have fake meat butchers now.
I
They're
used
killing
to,
it.
right? Yeah, I used to a lot, but I realized how processed it was and how much soy is in it and stuff. And I really took
Into
that
the
back.
vegan meat?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like Gardein, for example. Shout out to Gardein. It's a good food, but it's very processed and very soy based. And I learned that soy doesn't agree with my body super well. So really, being vegan is kind of tough nowadays. But adding no soy in there, it makes it a little harder. You know, so.
Does this soy have like more? It like creates estrogen or something
Yep.
like that.
Yeah, so females are okay to eat a little more of it than males.
especially when you get
depending on body
older. Be careful with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
mess with soy. Like I get my juice, Jamba juice. They'll say, you want whey or soy protein?
Yep.
I always get
Yeah.
the whey protein.
Yep. Whey protein. Yeah. Or pea proteins. One I go for.
I don't fuck with pea, bro.
No, why? You just don't like it?
Pea?
It's pea protein, like
Yeah, bro.
Peas.
I'm. Wow. Guess you learned something new about everybody.
pea protein.
I'm not into that shit, buddy.
Really?
Yeah. You kinky motherfucker, huh?
Whoa, pea as in like PEA. wait,
I
wait.
don't know how long it's gonna take you to get
Oh
there,
yeah,
bro.
I was like, wait a minute. I thought you meant that first time. I was like, no, that's not it. No, pea protein. Yeah, just pea in the bottle and it's called a day.
Well, some people swear by it. I don't know.
True. That's true. That's true.
Kids have lived under cupboards for years off of just, excrements.
I hope not, man. The heck.
No.
But so yeah, so that's pretty much my little shift of a story. And then now I kind of like to help people. I stopped training, and so now I just do it pretty much on the side, kind of for free, because I just believe that helping people is the ultimate goal.
That's awesome.
And weight loss is hard.
So about helping people, man, great segue into what we're working on here. Robert and I are working on the Road to a Record Deal contest, which has been incredibly inspirational. But the idea that we have behind us that we wanted to do, and we'll put the website up for that right now, for Road to a Record Deal, is, a lot of people just need a break, man. They just need somebody to believe in them.
Right.
And you could have all, I heard this somewhere, but it's about opportunity and being prepared. An opportunity could come in your life, and you're not prepared. Missed opportunity. You could be prepared all your life and never have an opportunity, and that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So you always want to be prepared when an opportunity comes. And so we had this contest that we put out a, cattle call to anybody that thought they wanted a record deal. Send us a submission.
In Canada and the U.S.
Yeah, and we got a lot from Canada.
Oh, mostly all of them from Canada. which
Yeah.
I think was pretty cool.
Not all the finalists,
Yeah.
the semifinalists.
Most of I think
Yeah.
like one or two that are not.
So we had like well over 1,000 people
I think we're at a little over 1,200. I
Yeah.
think around there total submissions from the 1 month.
in 1 month.
Setting
yeah.
ads through social media. It's a social media based contest. That's how we
Yeah.
started it off. And so we set ads all across the United States and Canada, and for people to submit their stuff into us. And then Chad had the privilege with Ashton back there to go through all 1,200 of the submissions.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure that was a lot of fun for you.
It was a lot of hard work too, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot that the thing is, there's a lot of reasons why you can figure out why every one of those people haven't made it.
Right.
We got when we cut it down to the 20, right? Robert got an email. Some guy told him suck a dick.
Yeah,
you know?
I was like, dang.
and it's
all right.
like I could probably tell you why that guy hasn't made it.
You're right. Suck a dick. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But then you have other people like we don't want to name anybody because it would show favoritism or could be perceived as such.
Right.
We don't do that. But
Right.
there have been some amazing
Talent.
amazing
Oh,
talent,
yeah.
and they follow through. It's the music biz.
Mm-hmm.
So you got not only do you have to have the music, you have to have the business end too, which is something we provide.
Right.
And so Robert and I have a thing called Half Full that we kind of do. We work with consulting with artists who haven't made it. They can't figure out why they haven't made it. And so there's a bunch of little things if you just fine tune those little things. And it became very evident when we had our contest because people refused, or I don't know what they were thinking, but we had multiple tasks. One of the tasks was you have to go on Instagram within 3 days, 72 hours, and just say your top three influencers.
Yep, and then give it to us and we'll upload it to YouTube.
Nothing fancy, a simple hold the camera in front of you, and people didn't submit it.
Nope.
And
A
so,
lot of them didn't.
yeah, it's quite a few, and it was like, man, those are the things.
Right.
When you work with the record label, they're going to tell you go here, go there. You can't just decide but you hear about it all the time. People are picking and choosing what they want to do, or they're thrashing the hotel, or they're,
Right.
Yeah. And so it was an amazing thing we put together because we weed through the people who don't really have what it takes.
Right.
Because they show it. It becomes evident.
Yeah.
But then you have people.
Who are on it.
Another task we had was you need to put on a show. And it could be anywhere. It could be in your backyard. It could be,
Front yard.
but you just got to put it on and perform for some people.
Yep. And then introduce the songs and then play 2 covers or originals.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
And again,
Some people didn't do it.
some people didn't do it.
Yep.
And it's kind of cool because it's like they're making the selection for us.
Yeah.
There's some amazing talent. I really urge you guys to go check out Reamp Records, REAMP.com. Sorry, Reamp. Studios.com.
/Rotary Record Deal. And then from there, you'll be on a voting page, which we set up for people to go on and vote for their favorite artist. Friends, family, strangers, neighbors, doesn't really matter.
We have bands on there. We've got
Bands,
solo artists.
rappers.
There's some amazing talent.
Right. My favorite one that I look forward to is the collab.
Oh, thought you were gonna say somebody's favorite.
Oh, no.
Okay,
oh,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. Oh, no. That's catch, though. No, it's a collaboration task. That's
Right.
when we partnered randomly two people per group, 10 groups in total, to make a song or a track based on just those two. And so we
That's
had
a good test because
Yeah.
that's why I thought I want to see how these guys work together. Can they collaborate? Because collaborations are everything. The beauty. Something that came to me in my little downloads or whatever.
Yeah.
Was about 9 months ago. It was like it's a collaboration, not a competition.
Exactly.
And for whatever reason, that stuck in my mind. So it's been a little bit of a mantra, and I thought we should implement it into this thing. So we have work with some other people you don't even know. Might be a total different genre.
Different countries.
And we got some great stuff.
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, we're loving it.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. I think a while ago, Chad, you said that stuck with me about this whole Rotary Record Deal is that you give people hope.
Yeah.
And that's what people need to really push forward in their lives.
Yeah.
A little glimpse of hope people will just take and grab
Yeah.
and use it, I
Just
think
a little push could put them in a whole different direction in life. man.
Exactly.
Even day to day, when you're having a bad day, it's not really a bad day, it's a bad moment.
Exactly.
And so, when something happens, man, just go take a time-out, shake it off, do what you got to do. That's why you take time-outs in sports.
Yep.
Just get away. Just get away for a minute because you need clarity. When you're,
Decompress.
when you're making a decision, don't have emotions attached. Because
Right.
you would make a different decision if those emotions weren't attached. So
Right.
a lot of time it's good. Just take a time out. It might be you, might be other people, whatever's going on. Just that's always the key.
Exactly. No, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
That's great. I
So it
love
was really cool. We got a lot of great submissions. Voting's going. People are, you could vote every single day. And so some of these people only have very few votes, and it's like you could tell why they're not making it.
Yep.
Anyways,
Exactly.
check out the Road to a Record Deal. We're gonna fly 5 of these amazing contestants out here to Orange County, California, and where we're gonna have a showcase that will be voted on live, and that will be July 18th. Right?
That's the goal. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, yeah, that's it, man. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it.
Yeah, I am
can't
too.
Wait to see what happens.
So now in the news, we got some new stuff. Jussie Smollett just came out today. You know about the Jussie Smollett thing?
Yeah, a little bit. I know that he was an African American guy, right? And people were telling him that he staged the whole police brutality thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He was brought up on charges of it.
Right.
There's multiple felony counts, like
Right.
16 or something.
Right.
And they immediately were able to seal the records, which was an odd thing. They had an emergency trial, which a bunch of things were done, and they were able to seal the records at that time. So it's like nobody could go back and look. But a judge today in Cook County ordered that the records be unsealed.
Uh-oh.
So now we're gonna have all the goods. Why would you seal some stuff like that?
I know.
Right? They're just trying to hide something.
It's sketchy, man.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It'd be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, man. If the guy's innocent, which I don't think is the case because it just seems like,
Right. Right.
But if he's innocent, I hope he gets off. Our
Yeah.
justice system is flawed. Everything's flawed. We all know that people have favoritism.
Yeah, of
You know,
course.
they like to say it's like a white privilege thing, but it happens to a lot of people.
Right.
It is the way it is. Your buddy got the job at your work because of you. It's people you know. So you know the right people, you get out of stuff, right?
Yep, exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, it's a very interesting case. I don't know why they decided to seal it. And now you can be like, oh, let's unseal it.
Through an emergency
Yeah.
trial, which got the trial done in 24 hours, so the other side didn't have time to prepare or object. Sneaky.
Something going up there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Discussions are being had.
But it was
Crazy
pretty. If
stuff.
he did do that, man, I mean, stage and getting jumped like that, just trying to start,
People are
just trying to
saying
stir it
that.
up.
People are throwing that out there.
Yeah, it's a
That,
mess.
hey, it's staged.
It's a
this guy
mess.
set it all up. But who knows?
Who knows?
For being 36 too, man.
Yeah, he was off to a great career. People loved him in the
Yeah.
show he was on. Empire, was that what it is? Empire?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't watch it, but 16 counts of disorderly conduct for filing a false report.
Dang. And he's African American and gay. So he has a
Yeah.
double account, that's crazy.
It just sucks, man, that people got to stir up. It's already so divided in
I
the
know.
country.
Why make it worse?
Yeah, man, can't we
No.
all just get along?
There's no happy medium anymore.
Yeah.
People can't come into agreements anymore.
People don't compromise, yeah,
Nope.
and people don't keep their word, bro.
That's true too.
People like to just throw some shit out there,
they're in it for
and
themselves.
then if you're upset about it, they're like, you're wrong or something.
Right.
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm upset because you don't keep your word, and I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're all in it for themselves. That's what it is.
Yeah.
What can I get out of it?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Oh, yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's a very good trait to be able to try and see things from other people's perspective.
Right.
That's a sign of leadership. If you're able to do that, you'll be able to understand things a lot better in life.
Exactly.
Too often we're focused on, like you said, what's in it for me? What do I get out of this?
That's how I feel like that's especially like the millennial generation coming up. It's how their mindset is. Entitlement.
'Cause it was all about giving them all a trophy, dude.
Yep.
They all got
Last place
trophies.
trophy.
They all got a
That's what it is.
trophy, man, and that's when they mess it up because the
Yep.
competition left.
Yep,
That's going to affect
exactly.
capitalism at some point
Oh,
because
for sure.
capitalism is all based on competition.
Yep.
So enough about Jesse. Jesse, man, I hope you get what you got coming, and if that's freedom, cool. If it's not, then you should be accountable for the shit you try to pull.
That's right.
Straight
That's
up.
right.
Go to
no
the corner.
mercy.
All right. Next story we got is on some superhuman monks.
This is crazy.
Harvard goes to the Himalayas, and monks with superhuman abilities show scientists what we can all do. This is some real stuff. This is that Wim Hof stuff, And that's kind of like why I like the hypnotist thing, because it's our mind. We can do so much more than we think we can. How the hell can a lady lay in a plank position and have a 225-pound man sit on her midsection and she doesn't buckle?
Right.
And then normally when she's not hypnotized, she can't do that. So your body can do it.
Yeah.
Your mind is just tricked
Telling you no. Yeah.
that we can't, which makes complete sense because you're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not skinny enough. You're not.
It holds you
which-
back from a lot of things in life.
And that's what feeds us all day. So we already just think we're not good enough.
Right.
And people stop believing in themselves. And that's the thing that sucks, man. You got to believe in yourself. And that's why we have the Road to a Record Deal contest. It's because we want to show some people, hey, man, we believe. Here's your little shot here. You got a
Exactly.
chance. Follow these things. Things will happen.
Oh yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. You guys, we all got to believe in ourselves. That's probably one of the biggest things in life I think we all need to learn to do is look in the mirror and just love the person there.
Right.
Not like self-absorbed love, but just like, hey, man, this is me.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm gonna work on-
Self-awareness.
Yeah, I'm going to work on me every day, but
Yep.
I don't hate myself.
Right. It's self-awareness, I believe, too, and it's also taking risks. Doing that next thing that will push you forward in life.
Yeah,
Like for example, Road to Record Deal, putting your submission in.
Yeah.
Something small like that, but people
Just
don't
go
do
for
that.
it.
Just go for it.
And
people
that's not
don't
believing in yourself.
Exactly, because I'm not pretty
I'm
enough.
not going to
I'm
make
good
it.
enough.
I'm not going
Right.
to win.
Exactly, and
That, or they're full of shit. Whatever
Right.
excuse it is. I'm sure there's probably people like, who cares? But
Right.
watch when this is all done. These people,
Right.
the people that are going to be in the end, I guarantee that we're going to interview them.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
going to say this is awesome.
oh yeah,
And the people
Hope
that
so.
were in the contest, it's funny too, because we kept talking about why these people aren't doing this and that. And I go, dude, when I wanted to play basketball when I was younger and I wanted to get good, I just studied Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched that guy play, and it improved my game
Right.
immensely. And so people in the contest, it's like, hey, why aren't you looking at the people who have a bunch of votes? Why aren't you seeing what they're doing? Because
Right.
some of the people were putting ads out. vote for me every day.
Articles.
One
in
girl
local
had an
news.
article in the
Local
news
Yeah.
that was like, "Hey, this girl's in the record."
Contest.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Studying success is the biggest thing, I think, is that
Huge.
why reinvent the wheel if it's already invented, but how can you do it different or how can you do it better?
emulate. Yeah. So
Exactly.
first you want to imitate, which is doing what someone else does.
Mhm.
Then you want to emulate, which is like taking it one up.
Right.
And
Exactly.
and so you got to study, man. Everybody studies, dude.
Yep.
People call each other that are in the basketball players. What do I do about this,
Right.
LeBron? Or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
My biggest one is in the music industry is definitely going to be Sublime. I studied Bradley like none other.
Yeah.
How he plays the guitar, how he performs, everything, how he sings. Everything that's like my role model that I like to emulate.
Yeah.
In at least for the music industry for me.
Yeah. That's some good stuff,
Side
man.
note. Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as like the superhuman monks, Wim Hof is someone who teaches that stuff. You can actually learn. And when I did ayahuasca, we were taught how to astrally project ourselves. So you like leave your body and have an out of body experience.
How was that?
It was interesting, man.
Mhm.
It was not easily obtained. I'll tell you that. It took a lot of focus.
Yeah. I'm
Without
sure.
focus, which is a weird thing.
Mm,
Do you understand?
no.
Yeah.
Not really.
It's like you have to focus everything out and then focus.
Right.
You know what I
On
mean?
one thing.
And think
like
that you're going to
narrow
make it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I always shoot, when I'm at the gym, I throw trash in the trash can, little shots or whatever.
Yeah. Kobe.
Yeah.
Right.
And I miss sometimes. I do it at the gym too. I miss a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet people think like, but it's like, hey, bro, you gotta shoot them and make them.
Right.
You
yeah,
miss
true.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Wayne Gretzky.
That's a John Wooden little
Is it?
saying is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
It's a
So
good
you
saying.
shoot them, man. You gotta shoot them and make them.
Yeah. True.
That's Carmelo Anthony's motto. You gotta shoot them and make them.
That's awesome.
He misses a lot too. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it. You got anything else to say?
I mean, this article right here is pretty crazy. I was reading up on it, and then like if you actually read really in depth with it, it says like this guy was turning in like solid things like rocks, for example, into like sugar cubes,
Yeah,
and he was actually levitating, and they actually measured it using a foot ruler.
yeah.
And then
These are people from Harvard.
right,
They're
right.
not throwing out some bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's not some guy from the streets, right? But
Yeah.
like it was actually like a legit thing. I have my skeptical side to it though.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this whole thing, Chad? Because like I want to know where you stand with this. Because turning actual rocks that are solid into sugar cubes
Yeah.
and like levitating.
Hey, bro, you seen that picture of that Mercedes door? That's a
Oh,
steel
yeah.
door. Yeah, bro.
Of your hand?
I got all kinds of stuff I've done like that. I
Yeah.
believe this 100%. I lifted a refrigerator on the back of a truck when I was moving with a broken ankle in front of my kids. I mostly did it just to show them, but they were all like this. I used to throw a football down the street and go catch it, And they have that on.
Yeah.
Everybody used to say, "No way." I'm like, "Yeah, throw it down the street, go run and catch it." Until somebody that was a really fast person, that was a friend of mine, said, "Hey, that could happen. You just got
Yeah.
to throw it high enough." Yeah. See, believe.
That's right. That's what it is. I
Yeah.
completely agree.
So I do believe in all these superhuman things, but I study a lot of the Wim Hof stuff. I take the ice baths,
Mhm.
I do meditation. So you have to focus on it.
Right.
I'm not breaking steel like the people from MPUSA.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's crazy. They've got these kids with blindfolds on,
Running obstacles.
running obstacle courses, and while they're running the obstacle course, they have a Nerf gun, and there's balloons along the way. They're different colors. So they've got these blindfolds on that have been certified by MIT.
Mhm. Okay.
This guy's running around. They're shooting. Boom, yellow balloon, red balloon, green balloon, orange balloon, blindfolded.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. But, so yes, 100% I believe this. I think that somehow we got dummied down. Somebody did us wrong. And I believe that all has to do with the Akashic Record. I'm going to have Jake.
Jake Bushnell.
Jack
Mhm.
Bushnell from Duddy Beat, Feeling Good with Duddy.
Yeah. Back on here.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be on the show and we're going to talk about the Akashic Record.
That'd be cool. Dang, stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, because that's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Read up on it. We'll have you on here too, bro.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
always
cool.
down. Yeah, that's great. No, I love it.
Because the Akashic Record is what it's all about, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been kept from that intentionally. And what that is like your DNA is like is what you're all about. It's like your ancestry.
Right.
So
Makes you up.
yeah, all your ancestors you're part of all your ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
And the same, so that we have a brain for our body. Our gut is supposed to be the brain for the subconscious, right?
Right.
That's why you get a gut feeling, you get intuition, all these things. And so we've been kept from being able to use that. We've been thinking that it's not real.
Right.
Oh, you're just having, when I was a kid, dude, in high school, I told my mom one time, I'm like, we're going to have an earthquake today. It's going to be blah, 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 like 6 point something. And sure enough, dude, it was a fucking
happened?
earthquake that day. And my mom flipped the fuck out, dude, because my mom's all church lady. Because all the stuff that happened to me as a kid, they've always been worried, like, oh, you need to get exercise or something. Like, really, for real?
Dang.
Yeah, crazy, bro.
Sounds
Crazy,
bad. What?
crazy shit,
That's
yeah.
a big jump, man. Like, oh, exercise him.
Yeah. Well, you know what
okay.
happened to me as a kid, right?
You mentioned it briefly.
Yeah,
not
really
too long
bad shit.
ago.
Like a cold, it was bad. We had to run away from Canada in the middle of the night and changed my name and all kinds of shit, dude. Yeah, crazy shit. And so, so they
So
thought,
Chad
like,
McKean's not your real name, or is it a real name now?
yeah, my real name is Chadwick McKean, but my name got changed to Chad Newland when we moved over here. My mom married my stepdad, but it was never legally changed, which created a whole bunch of issues. But
Oh,
anyway,
I bet it did.
dude, you don't
Dang.
even know. Yeah, my stepdad was a drunk alcoholic, so that just made things worse.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I was a little unruly, and so yeah, so that was an interesting childhood. But anyways,
Damn. Save it for next episode.
yeah, we'll talk about that next
Sad
episode.
childhood.
We're gonna have Jake on here about the Akashic record, and it's really cool because if you could tune in with that, that's like Om. That's like the Akashic record is like your ancestry of like spiritual shit, and so it's your soul's record of what you've been, who you're going to be, and what you are now. And so it changes with us because we have free choice.
Yeah.
But we are supposed to have that toolbox of information of knowing things from like past lives or from your ancestors, whatever. But we don't have that. And so that's why, like, you talk to the old ancient people, like the Native American Indians, they talk to the ancestors. They're reaching out to that Akashic
Right.
record. And
Interesting.
all ancient civilizations talk about this. Till you had like Christianity and organized religion come along, everybody was talking to the ancestors, It was paganism. And so that got done away with, and the church became the new thing. And see, that's where there's a problem because we no longer believe in ourselves. We believe in Jesus. And something I have to be, if I'm not accepted by this, I go here. It's a fear tactic.
Right.
I believe Jesus was a man, but I think he was a Buddhist. Probably a Buddhist monk. He could probably do some supernatural things.
Like levitating and putting rocks.
If that dude could turn a rock to a sugar cube, why couldn't you turn some bread to some fish?
or water to wine.
Right?
Yeah.
And so more than like being this guy, that,
Mm-hmm.
the Romans and Jews killed.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up. Killed their own people.
Yeah.
man.
I know. Different times. That's what it was.
Different times, man. Yeah, it was different times back then. That would be scary back then, bro.
Yeah.
right?
I mean, you steal something, they chop your whole hand off. Right?
They,
Or
no,
like a
they
finger
do
off.
that now, bro.
Oh, true.
They still do that now. Yeah.
True.
Now let's
True.
bring that religion in. Where they
Yeah.
beat the women and throw battery acid on their face. And
Yeah.
what's all this shit, bro?
Or tell a lie and you cut your tongue off. That was a thing too. Crazy.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Anyways,
Yeah.
we hope we didn't offend any religious people out there.
I hope not.
And if you know what's funny? You know how many flat earthers are religious people as well? You know, it's the hardest thing to convince. I used to think it was the hardest thing in the world to like try to show somebody, hey, Christianity is kind of,
Mm-hmm.
if you really do your research on it, like how the Bible came to be.
Right.
It was put together by church and state in like the 3rd century, 3 BC. And anyway, so
It's a whole different story.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dang. No, that was great.
300.
No, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
All of this stuff. The Road record deal, Chad and I look forward to it. Thank you, everyone, for being part of it.
Yeah.
Supporting it. I think that it's great.
Yeah.
It's gaining some pretty good awareness.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up with that. Make sure you check out Road to a Record Deal contest, you guys. Wow, there's a lot of votes for some of these people. That's interesting.
Yeah, good
It's
for them.
such a distance. It's interesting.
Right, and just so everyone is aware too, that Chad and I had created this system of a point-based system,
Yeah.
so that these votes are not the final like tally of like who's gonna win or not.
Yeah.
It's a sub part of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but that doesn't mean don't vote for your favorite artist or your favorite musician or band. But we tally these points in and accumulate all the points from all the tasks, and that will give us the final product.
Perfect. That's what it is. Yeah, we have a bunch of points we're gonna be adding too for the people that didn't do
Bonus
the
points.
whatnot. So
Getting creative. And
we
all
will
that
see.
Stuff.
Yeah, try to repost this, share this, you guys. We'd really appreciate it if you could share the this podcast,
Yep.
the live on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on a few different things.
YouTube.
If you guys could go ahead and just share this, that would be awesome. We'd appreciate it.
Yep. And then one other quote too that I wanted to kind of end off on is that sticks with me a lot is the man who says he can and the man who says he can't are both usually right.
Oh wow, that's a great one.
And that is
1,000%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I write affirmations on I write affirmations and put them on the wall, man. Like just
Little quotes.
positive stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I came from a real down spot in life, and
Right.
I needed those affirmations to get out of it.
Yeah.
So it's important.
To get you through
Tell yourself you love yourself, you people.
Yeah, it's okay to do that.
It's okay
It's
to love
okay.
yourself.
Right, because no one else would or will. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. No, but everyone should
No
love
one could
you.
truly love you until you love yourself.
Thank you. That was what I was trying to go for. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. That
Right
was
on.
it. Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining
Thank
us,
you
you guys.
guys.
Much love. Believe in yourself. We out.
Deuces.
Hey, this is Taylor Taterson. If you want to be a sponsor on the Chad Cast or any of the other amazing podcast shows we got,
you go ahead and contact Reamp Studio, we'll get you in there. It'd be a great way for you to reach some different people and make some more money with your business. Yeah, God bless. Y'all have a great day now. Take care.
Good co-host.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I'm come back.
Did we flow well?
You did, bro. There's only one time you started.